test?
I asked about where would the test?
Right, it's going to be in Ritson Exam Hall. There's the only test venues are Ritson Exam Hall, S10 basement, Gym A, Gym B. Okay, and the labs if you are using. On Monday, the test is at 12:30. Please be there a little earlier. And no smartwatches, please. New rule. Because your smartwatch, you can look at it as if you're looking at the time and then you're thinking that you're looking at an answer. Cell phones must be switched off. Make sure that you bring your student card. Okay, Kaylin? Okay, Kaylin?
Yes, sir.
Right, good. Right. Mr. Malinga, what's your question, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir. I don't know if I should type it onto the chat, sir.
No, talk to me. I've got
Okay,
no
sir.
time to read the chat.
So it's 2x plus 5 equals to 15.
Right, so y is equal to 2x plus 5, right? So Mr. Malinga came up with the question, y is equal to 2x plus 5, right? That's your mathematical equation that you have, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
right. So when you have the test on Monday, you're going to have comment statements, you're going to have your student number, whatever it is, 250124567. I'm going to have your surname and initials, right? Now you're not going to do it on the computer, Mr. Malinga. You're going to do it handwritten, right?
Yes,
Surname and INITIALS, right? Now the first thing you're going to do is, by the way, y'all haven't seen this example before, so it's brand spanking new. So you're going to write down the following. You're going to say input, you're going to say processing, and you're going to say output, right? Now you start with the output statement, right? The answer is, when I say 2x, you're going to say 2 multiplied by x, because that's how we represent it in program.
Yes, sir.
So you start with the output, Mr. Malinga. Whether you answer the question or not, whether you know the answer or not, you're just going to say the answer is, right? Because I'll give you 2 marks for this.
For this, yes.
Mr. Malinga? And in my case, the answer here is y. Okay, because that's the formula you've given me.
Yes,
The
sir.
answer will always be from the left-hand side. Okay, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Malinga, if you use a variable y, what must you do?
You have to declare it, sir.
Very good, right? So you declare it, you make y to be an integer. All right, or if you're not sure, you make it double or float, right? So in my case, int y.
Yes.
You've already got 2 marks out of 10. Okay, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Now you want more marks, okay?
Yes, sir.
You look at the top and you say, there's my right-hand side of my equation. X is an unknown. I need to get the value of x from somewhere, all right?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Malinga, now you take a concrete example, right? You take a concrete example. Give me a value for x that you know of, Mr. Any number. And I want you to think of a number between 7 and 9.
Let's go for 9, sir.
I said between 7 and 9, Mr. Malinga.
Between 7 and 9. 8, sir.
8, right. So I was thinking of the very same number. Now, Mr. Malinga, what answer am I going to get over here, Mr. Malinga?
So we have 2 times 8 plus 5, sir,
Yeah, what's the answer?
which should give us 21, sir.
8 times 2 is 16 plus 5 is 21. All right, so
Yes,
you
sir.
have a concrete example to work with. So now, Mr. Malinga, you're going to write it down over here. You're going to say, this is when I say your rough work, right? Y is equal to 2 multiplied by 8 plus 5, right? This is all your rough work, right, Mr. Malinga? This is where you're going to remove it afterwards. Now you'll notice that 8 is represented by x. Can you see it? Because this is the formula you gave me, right, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now, instead of 8, you're going to say 2 multiplied by x, because x is your variable. Okay, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now 5 is a constant, so that's okay. But Mr. Malinga, if you are using x, you've got to input x. Right, Mr. Malinga? Because
Yes,
this I
you
asked
did
you for
that.
a number. So I was asking you for input. And I made a joke
Yes.
and I said it's between 7 and 9. So now you got to say C in X. Right, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you just have C in, it's going to be flashing on the screen. It's not going to say anything. So it will be a good idea to put down C out. Please enter in a number for X. All right, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
N line. Now, Mr. Malinga, if you are using X, what do you have to do on the top about it?
Sir?
If you are using X, if you're calling X as input, any variable in the body of the program, what happens in the top of the program?
You need to declare it, sir.
Correct, right? So it's like you're at the border and they ask you, do you have anything to declare, right? So you got to declare X.
Yes, sir.
Now I've got a value for X. I've got my processing. Let me go and store that inside my variable and Y. How do I store my into a variable, Mr. Malinga? Right, so there we go. Now I don't need this anymore because this was just for my processing part.
Yes, sir.
Right? Let's go and use the compiler to check if there's any errors. Right? You're gonna have an example like this, very simple example. Right? Let's do a build here, right? Let's see if there's any issues. Click on build. Now, in the exam, you don't have the compiler. Okay, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
So that's why you need to know your work well.
You work well. Yes.
But don't panic. I will ensure that I mark very leniently. Meaning, if you forget a terminator or something like that, I'll ignore that, right?
Yes,
okay? Because you don't have a computer in front of you.
In front of us, yes.
Yeah. Right. So, Mr. Malinga, let's run this program. Right. So, Mr. Malinga, give me an example. Give me a number that I want to input for X.
Let's say 8, sir.
Right. I was thinking of the very same number. Let's say 8. Right. Mr. Malinga, what answer do you expect to come out of here?
21, sir.
Right. If you get 21, then you know your answer is right. The answer is 21. What do you say to that, Mr. Malinga?
Sir?
What do you say to that? There's the answer here.
It's 21, sir.
Correct. Correct. Right? Give yourself a clap. Mr. Malinga, well done. Right.
Thank you, sir.
So let's run this program again, and for the people that missed the lecture, missed this. Now on Monday's test, for 10 marks, you're going to get something like this, right? And I'm telling you now, you need to score at least about 5 marks, and 5 marks you can get without even knowing the answer. Okay, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Even without being able to do it, you can pass the question. And that's how you're going to pass the test.
Test on Monday. Yes, sir.
So you're going to pass it by getting marks for
The process.
the processing. You're going to write down input, processing, output. You write down the answer is. If you're using a variable, I'll give you marks for that on the top there, right? Without even getting this lines number 13, 14, 15, you can get at least 4 out of 10. Okay? The only thing that will change on Monday is line number 14. I'm going to ask you all to do something, and that's a little bit tough. Okay, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, sir.
Right, but I can't give you all the answer now because that's not the way I work and teach, okay?
True
Right.
that. We need to learn
Okay.
something now.
You need to learn and study. Ask me any other questions, Mr. Malinga, about the test.
Sir, could we please move to a question of the qubit functions?
Right, cube.
Yes,
What about the cube? What about the cube?
I remember, sir, we once did an activity on online GDP.
Right, let's go to online GDB. Right, can you see my screen, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, I can see it, sir.
Okay, I'm going to our classroom. Right, which one about the cube here, Mr. Malinga? What about it?
It was, I think, automatic testing. I'm not sure. Let me just confirm on.
Don't worry about automatic testing. That was simple. That was too simple for the test. Let's do cube of a number, right?
Yes, cube of a number, sir. Yes.
Right, did you submit it here, Mr. Malinga?
Yes, I believe I did, sir.
All right, what number are you here? Give me, did I mark it?
Let me check what it says on me.
Okay, don't worry, give me a 25, what's your student number?
251, sir.
251,
233.
233,
It's not there.
not there. Let's go back. Anybody on the call that I can see the cube program on cube?
Yes, sir. 250, sir.
Mr. Malinga, you haven't submitted, Mr. Malinga.
Really, sir. I'll look into it just now, sir.
Okay, who's here that I can check their work? I can explain quickly.
So you
250,
can check
sir.
my work.
Give you the number over here, the first number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one?
251.
51.
There are 250 and 16677.
I'm asking you for the first digit, the first column. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see your name?
Yes.
What number?
On 250, sir. Can you scroll down? 250, sir.
250.
Yes, can you scroll down? Oh,